Gray.
Hi, Shabrash. How are you?
Good, very good. My son Benji, he just opened a second store. The grand opening was this weekend. You should have seen it. I've mentioned Benji before.
Yeah. Computers, right?
How he can understand those machines, it's like they speak to him. In fact, I've been meaning to talk to you about my Benji. I was thinking perhaps I can arrange an introduction.
Oh, well, I'm sure he's very busy right now.
He's never married, and he's very particular. And I know that you're...
What? You know what?
It's terrible what the man did to you, Judge Gray. Running off like that without so much as a goodbye. A handsome man is never a good man. But now my Benji... A heart like a rose.
Shivraj, here's the thing. I really think that I'm through with dating men right now. I mean, not that I'm going to be dating women. I mean, not that I think there's anything wrong with that. I just really feel like I'm done dating.
Well, Lara said she didn't even know he was gone.
I'm guessing he had a vision of himself and he killed.
Shivraj, keep the picture, think it over. Your fortune can change, you know.
Have a nice day.
You too.
This place is so cool. They have a smoke machine and video equipment and special stylists who help you look and dress like a real rock star.
Great. A team of experts to slather on black eyeliner and help you select that perfect body piercing.
Mom!
I'm still trying to comprehend why any sane parent would send their kid to a rock star camp.
If you would just look at the brochure.
I did, especially the part where it said send in a check for $2,300.
Taylor's mom was letting her go.
Well, if I were Taylor's mother, I'd spend $2,300 to get her out of the house for 2 weeks.
That's a nice thing to say about my best friend.
I haven't seen Taylor in a good mood since the 3rd grade.
So I'm not going to Rockstar Camp?
I can't afford to turn you into Lil' Kim just yet. Maybe next year.
Can I go to Victor straight from school?
I guess. Who's staying there with me?
His grandma. She's cool. She's from Mississippi. But she moved here after Victor's mom died so she could be near Victor.
That's nice for him.
Victor's dad's been calling every night and making up these whacked out stories about Texas. Last night, it was that a jackrabbit the size of a golden retriever got loose in a shopping mall.
Just calling every night, huh?
Yeah, right before Victor goes to bed. Are you guys having another fight?
No, I think Victor's father and I are pretty much done fighting.
Tragedy of this magnitude cannot go unanswered. We simply must respond, and that is why I've announced, effective immediately, a zero-tolerance policy for all DCF to send the strongest message possible that crimes like these will not be tolerated. We have to stand together and say no to violence against our children.
You're watching Channel 3's morning.
There you are.
Sean, it's 9:03. Provide me with a teletransporter. I'm sure I can trim that to 9:02.
See the television today?
Let me guess, we've invaded Canada.
A couple was arrested in Stanford for murdering their 2 children. Beat them to death in their lovely colonial home.
Dear God.
And DCF had conducted a home visit 3 weeks prior, which brings us to the Lieutenant Governor. Just announced a new zero-tolerance policy for DCF statewide.
A hasty political fix. That's exactly what a situation like this calls for.
The slightest sign of trouble, we're to pull the kids immediately. We have to look tough on this.
Indeed. Especially on TV.
I'm not asking, Maxine, I'm telling. DCF is facing a firestorm, so until further notice, official policy is yank first, ask questions later.
Oh, do you think my doctor would see me on short notice for an elective appendectomy?
Oh, you know her?
Are we, rolling out the new spring collection?
Courtney and I are going to dinner tonight. What do you think?
I think it would look very, very good on Jimmy Smith's.
Well, a bowl of soup would look good on Jimmy Smith's.
I have to get to work. Mrs. Kolnikoff, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Mrs. Gray,
I witnessed a terrible incident of child abuse yesterday. And after I saw the news this morning, I felt compelled to report it.
I see you've brought your notebook with you.
Well, as you know, I like to document all the evidence in writing.
Absolutely. Please.
I was in a hardware store yesterday when the woman who runs the place started to beat her son right there in public.
You witnessed this beating?
It happened in the back, but I could hear everything. The poor child was sobbing. It was terrible. It's all right here in the letter. I've already sent a copy to the State Deputy Director of DCF. Oh, look. The Lieutenant Governor's on TV. Is there anything sexier than a man with a baritone voice who's tough on crime?
No, I don't suppose there is.
All rise.
Isn't that? Yes. Wow, she looks so much smaller on TV.
Maybe you need to get a bigger TV.
Andrea Edelstein in her own dinky little courtroom. Remember her closing in the Menendez trial? Brilliant.
Donna.
Wait, that was Leslie Abramson. Oh no, it was Gloria Allred. She did P. Diddy, right?
In the matter of the state v. Lucy Navarro, who, as I understand it, stands accused of shoplifting a lipstick. That's it? Did the state offer a plea?
Yeah, an appropriately generous one, Your Honor, but defense would hear of nothing short of full dismissal. ASA Martin Drexel.
Thank you, Mr. Drexel.
Andrea Edelstein for the defense, Your Honor, if I may.
Please.
Lucy Navarro was in a department store in a predominantly white neighborhood. Store security would never have singled her out for surveillance were she not a minority. This entire case is prefaced on a racial profiling, which represents a particularly abhorrent injustice.
And we shall consider all matters abhorrent, as well as the more mundane issues of innocence and guilt.
Well, the issue of guilt is superseded by the higher moral question here, which goes to the core values of the society in which we live.
Okay, let's dial the rhetoric back a notch, shall we, Miss Edelstein? You'll notice there's no cameras present. Now, does Lucy have a parent in the courtroom?
No, Your Honor. Single mother, full-time job, which she does not want to jeopardize.
Well, I see this is Lucy's third arrest for shoplifting in the last 2 years. So obviously there are underlying problems. Perhaps Lucy's mother can shed some light on them. So we will continue this case until when, Mr. Van Exel?
Tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
And I would like Lucy's mother present at that time.
Permission to approach, Your Honor?
It's a small courtroom. Consider yourself approached.
Lucy's mother is of no material relevance, and missing work would only cause her great hardship, as well as her employer.
Which is who?
Well, frankly, me. Lucy's mother works for me. She is my nanny.
Excellent. Well, then you are in a perfect position to mitigate that hardship, as I trust you will. Next case.
Picked up the mail. Got a postcard from Houston.
Back soon. D. That must be my doting boyfriend.
What's he doing in Houston?
I have no idea. Apparently they don't have a lot of those newfangled telephone things down there. I'm recalling your preference to be left out of all things David McLaren. A very wise choice it was. Hello. Diane? Oh, Aunt Diane. Hi. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he can be hard to get a hold of at the hospital, but you might try... Oh, no.
Hello?
Hi. Grab your stuff, guys. It's time. I'm sorry, we were just getting ready to lock up.
Mrs. Danaher. My name is Maxine Gray. I'm with the Department of Children and Families. And I'm here because of a reported altercation between you and your son yesterday. A claim that you beat him.
Beat him? That is ridiculous.
Are you saying that no such incident took place?
Well, yeah, there was an incident, but nothing anyone in their right mind would call a beating. Scott, do you want to tell Mrs. Gray about what happened yesterday?
My mom spanked me.
See?
Can you tell me why she spanked you?
I did something I wasn't supposed to.
While I was with a customer, Scott went in the back and plugged in his daddy's table saw and turned it on, which is very, very dangerous. And you know better than that, right? Look, I'm no violent person. But Scott's been acting out a lot since his dad left. Every once in a while, he needs to know there are lines you do not cross.
Are we...
Take a breath, hon.
Can we get ices?
Not tonight. There's ice cream in the fridge. Okay? Go get in the truck.
You mentioned that your husband left recently?
Iraq. He was in the reserve for 10 years. Never took up more than one weekend a month. He got called up 7 months ago. Now it's anybody's guess when he'll be home. It's been a tough adjustment for all of us. But honestly, Mrs. Gray, I probably haven't spanked either of my kids for 2 years or more. I mean, this is not some messed up family you need to worry about.
The thing is, DCF has a new zero-tolerance policy when it comes to violence against children.
I don't understand. What does that mean exactly?
It's nothing that you need to worry about. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate the opportunity to observe Dr. McCarty. Any pointers or advice you might have?
Sensible shoes and drink plenty of fluids, preferably fluids with lots of caffeine. So how long have you been pre-med?
Since I was about 5.
Wheelchair to admitting. Orderly, please bring
Excuse me for a second. Amy. Wow, who died? Who died?
Your dad. Believe me, I know, but we hardly have a bed left in Hartford. Yes, I will.
This is nuts. Since those murders hit the news, anyone hearing a baby cry is phoning it in. The next kid I pull is gonna have to move in with me.
I just got off the line with DCF in New Canaan. They wanted to send 4 children over here. And where on earth is Sean? Sean, it is 9:06.
I had a call from Rich Bloomberg. He got CC'd the letter about the Danher woman. Apparently the Lieutenant Governor's office received a copy as well.
The facts of which are highly exaggerated.
Was there or was there not an episode of violence?
There was corporal punishment, a reasoned, if disagreeable choice.
The 8th kids, both of them. Zero tolerance.
For a spanking? You are not serious.
You and I can debate this until the election, but we don't make policy. There's a letter on file with the state alleging abuse.
And a trained professional has determined that none took place.
Those boys are coming out of that house. The only question left is, do you do it or do I send someone else? You might be able to keep them together. If I send someone else...
Fine. Sean, I'm going to need to take Thursday off. I have to attend a funeral in Boston.
Sorry. Someone close?
I hardly knew him. Sean has been after me to try this place. It's a French-Asian food. From what I understand, it's one of the only good things to ever come out of colonialism.
I hear that Sean and Courtney went out again last night.
Well, then you already know more than I.
So, what's this guy like, anyways?
Sean? If I was ever stranded on a highway on a rainy night, Sean Potter's exactly the man I'd want to come along. Trust him with your life. But don't ever let him pick out your tie.
Oh, well, it'll probably blow over.
Aren't you the sentimental fool?
I don't know, I just don't get a good feeling about it. Actually, I was hoping you could discourage him from pursuing her.
Well, for him, be a better choice.
Somebody more traditional, maybe?
Sean Potter's too radical for you? Has she ever dated anyone that you have approved of?
Yes. Jorge Gonzalez. Now, there was a good match. He was an architect from a whole family of architects in Mexico.
Then perhaps Sean comes from the wrong kind of family.
Well, I wanted her to know her culture. You know, I want to instill some racial pride in her.
And what is the difference, exactly, between racial pride and racism?
Well, they're completely different. A racial pride is different. Maxine, I didn't mean anything by it. It's just that, well, I just thought Jorge was a better fit, that's all.
Vietnamese quiche. That's interesting.
So the mall where you were apprehended, that's nowhere near the neighborhood where you live, correct?
Yes. I mean, it's not near my house.
Well, in fact, it's about a 30-minute bus ride. Is that correct?
Yes.
No malls in your neighborhood?
No nice ones.
How often do you make this crosstown pilgrimage to check out the top shelf lipsticks?
Objection, characterization.
I'll rephrase. How often do you travel across town to visit this mall?
2 or 3 times a week. It's near where my mom works. Near Miss Edelstein's house. I go there after school, and my mom picks me up when she's done from work, around 9.
Well, what do you do there?
Just walk around, look at stuff.
Why? I mean, why do you take a 30-minute bus ride to go to a mall just to walk around and look at stuff?
If you please, Your Honor.
Go ahead, Miss Navarro.
I work late. I work a full day on Saturday. Lucy and I do not have a lot of time. She's supposed to go to her grandma after school, but often she chooses to come and wait at the mall.
So you two can ride home together?
It's a time for us to be together, to talk about our day. Your Honor, I'm unclear. Is Mr. Drexel still questioning the witness, or are we?
We're just winging it, Miss Edelstein. Bear with us.
Well, it just seems that we're straying off the point. The bus, the car. I don't really see the relevance.
You've never done juvenile, have you?
It's first time, yeah. It's quaint.
Well, we have our nutty little rule book here. Basically, it's my clubhouse. What's going on here?
I apologize, Your Honor. Could we perhaps take a short recess?
Is there a problem, Miss Edelstein?
Well, since you requested that Zoila be here today, I made a desperate attempt to find substitute childcare, but I was unsuccessful on such short notice.
Oh, I see. So this must be
my daughter, Jessica, who I asked to wait in the hall.
Well, she's welcome to wait here if she can sit quietly.
To be frank, there's not a snowball's chance of that happening. Is there perhaps someplace other than the courtroom where Zoila could sit with her until we're through?
Well, Miss Edelstein, if you'll act as Lucy's guardian ad litem, Miss Navarro and your daughter are welcome to wait in my chambers.
Your Honor, I am forever grateful.
The marshal will show them out. Continuing, Mr. Drexel.
Mrs. Gray.
Miss Danaher, I've spent half the day on the phone trying to avoid this moment. The Department of Children and Families will be taking your sons into custody until a more thorough investigation can be conducted.
You're taking my children because of a spanking? You said there was nothing to worry about.
Yes, I did, and I was wrong. And I'm terribly sorry. Boys, get your jackets. We're going for a drive.
No, you can't do this.
I'm afraid I can.
Mrs. Gray, please don't do this.
I will do everything in my power to bring them home soon.
Don't split them up. Do you have any idea what kids will do to a stutterer like Carrie without his brother to protect him?
You have my word.
I'll see you soon, okay? I love you guys.
Miss Danaher?
Wow. Gotta love those landscapers.
I think horrendous mess would be the term.
Well, Ignacio said they were going to do a lot of work this week.
Ignacio who? We're having a little, tiff.
Really? You're tiffing?
He doesn't want Sean Potter dating his daughter. Apparently Sean is the wrong color for her.
What? But he's dating you.
Yes. In spite of my ethnic disability, I suppose I should be flattered.
Did you call Diane?
Heart attack. Not very original, but got the job done. And Kyle and I are going to be driving up tonight, and then tomorrow's the memorial at the house.
You dreading it?
No, actually. At least my brother and I aren't at war anymore.
Hell of a way to make peace.
Yeah. But no, Diane's going to need our, Sometimes a loss has a way of repairing things.
Does it? Or is that just what we tell ourselves?
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
I'm gonna go get dressed. Don't keep looking out there. Could really mess with your head.
Excuse me. I'm going to need a private moment with my client and her mother, and would it be all right if Jessica just...
Not a problem.
Right over there, honey. 2 minutes.
You work for the judge?
That I do.
My mom is famous, you know.
So I hear.
She's been on TV lots of times. Like, remember that actor guy shot his girlfriend? My mom won that case because he was on drugs.
So, what you got there?
Rumblefish. It's a CD-ROM. Zoila lets me play before bed sometimes.
What does your mom say?
Zoila texts me in, except on Sundays. Then my dad does it. My mom's like a lot more famous than my dad. He actually makes more money. He's a CEO. That's like the boss of a whole company.
You sound like a very lucky girl. Parents both rich and famous.
Hello.
Miss Edelstein, the senior, needed a lawyer-client moment.
Are you ready, honey? I've only got 20 minutes to catch a bite to eat. Come on. Oh, Jessica.
It just fell.
Zoila, did you get that?
No, you don't have to do that.
Please, we're not going to leave you with this mess.
I am so sorry, Judge Gray.
Don't be silly. Why are you apologizing? It wasn't your milkshake.
Yeah, maintenance, please. Bring him up.
Jessica?
Sorry.
We'll see you in the cafeteria in 20 minutes.
Sean, I have to go to Boston. Now, surely there is someone in that office who can push through the paperwork and get those boys back to their mother. Well, of course, the courts are backlogged because DCF has taken half of the children in Connecticut out of their homes. Oh, for pity's sake, Sean, it was a spanking. I have to go.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say you look upset.
I just came by to tell you that I'm not going either.
Excuse me?
That woman! It's like all of humanity are just bit players in her opera.
I'm going to try this again, honey. I have no idea what you're talking about.
My mother didn't call you?
No.
She said she was going to call.
And yet she did not. Though it seems like she sent a messenger.
Of course she did. Yeah, okay. You win again, Mother. We spoke an hour ago. She doesn't want you to come to the funeral.
I see.
Guess she's afraid your presence is going to siphon off some of the spotlight of the grieving widow.
Well, he was her husband. She has every right to have the funeral that she
and
wants.
He was your brother. And I'm not going if you're not going.
Yes, you are.
I'm not going,
Yes, you
Maxine.
are. Do not make this about punishing your mother, Kyle. It's your father's funeral. If you miss it, there will come a day when you'll regret that. So just go home and pack your bag. I love you.
Love you too.
Travel safe. Drive safely.
I thought you left.
Almost. Judge Rose pigeonholed me in the stairwell. Pleaded for some help on this memorandum that's due tomorrow. Besides, there's not much pulling me home right now. Mom's with her dad, and my mother's having race issues with her boyfriend. You can believe that.
Well, race is important.
Doesn't seem like it should be.
And yet, there it is.
So what's the answer? Everybody just stick to their own kind?
I don't know if I have any pearls of wisdom to share. I do know that, honoring my race informs my personal life.
So, if, for example, you were drawn to a white woman, that would be a problem for you?
Yes.
Even if you were in love?
A lot of black men see white women as a trophy and trade up as soon as they get a chance, usually leaving an abandoned black woman in their wake.
Doesn't love trump all?
Yeah, in fairy tales and bad movies. You live out your convictions in the choices you make. For me, I believe in black families. That's all.
Oh, well. If Ignacio thinks the same way, that's the end of my mother's current happiness. Although, one would wonder why he let her on this long. God, it's amazing any two people ever get together at all, you know? It's like a demolition derby out there. Everybody just smashing into each other and putting over the damage, making sure the wheels are still on, till they smash into somebody else. Oh, I know how this looks. Man leaves, woman cries. It's not that. It's... Well, I had an uncle that died a couple days ago, and I was really close with him. You know, not for a long time, but...
Amy, you don't need a reason.
Oh, look, here's a story about your friend, Lieutenant Governor Ronald Sanford. Speculation is he's going to run for governor.
Well, of course he is. Zero tolerance. It's the two easiest words for a politician to say. They sound tough saying it, and they never need to get their hands dirty dealing with the consequences. It's like the three strikes law or any top-down mandate, and the professionals on the front lines are handcuffed.
You're preaching to the choir, Ma. I'm a judge. Don't you see the cuff marks on my wrists?
Meanwhile, I'm got the Danaher brothers stuck in some overcrowded group home with half the children in Connecticut.
Yep, he's going places. Kennedy hair, beauty queen wife. He's got a son on the swim team at Rexford High, ranked second in the state until he was pulled for a shoulder injury.
Really?
Probably gonna have to sit out all season.
May I see that?
Well done. Let me see it.
Does this look cool, me, or what?
Well, your backpack might look cooler. We are running late.
Uncle Peter's gonna give me lessons. He said people are always looking for a good bass player. I'm gonna play in a band, Mom, whether you let me go to Rockstar Camp or not.
Oh, dear. It's contagious.
Wow.
I just need to find something out.
Richard was a wonderful husband to me, as well as a wonderful father to Kyle and Susan, who, of course, were his pride and joy. There was nothing he loved more than to watch them grow and succeed in life when they did, and he was always there for them when they didn't. He was a man of many interests. Those of you who knew him will always remember his fondness for golf, as well as his lifelong passion for aviation. But the prime focus of his life was medicine. He was a selfless and dedicated doctor who gave his heart and soul to his patients.
Opposing sides have raised two main questions here. Was racial profiling responsible for Lucy's arrest? And did she or did she not apprehend and conceal the lipstick? Frankly, neither question interests me all that much. I look at Lucy Navarro and I see a lonely little girl. And she's not the only one in this room. In fact, what I see is a whole chain of neglect, beginning with you, Ms. Adelstein, the top link in the chain. Your defendant never sees her mother. Your nanny never sees her daughter, and your own daughter never sees you. Ms. Adelstein, you need to work fewer hours.
Your Honor, really? Adjudicating punishment on the defendant's counsel?
Well, at the very least, on days when long hours cannot be avoided, you might allow Lucy to join her mother at your home. Frankly, it might do your daughter some good to realize she's not the center of the universe.
I remind the court, I am not on trial.
No, and I have great empathy for working mothers. Believe me, I have a lot of experience with this particular juggling act, and it's one that I never seem to get quite right. But there is a point that professional ambition starts to look an awful lot like neglect. So I'm going to give you a deal. I'm going to dismiss this charge if you, or your husband, for that matter, can commit to working no more than 40 hours a week. That way, each child present can have a parent tuck her in at night. If not, you might want to consider how it might reflect on your sterling reputation to lose your first case in dinky little juvenile court. It's my clubhouse.
And I'd like to thank the Rotary Club again for inviting me to speak here today. I understand that we've got a delicious creme brulee about to come out, so I'm not going to ramble on much longer. I'll be happy to take some questions if there are any. Yes, you in the back?
Yes, Mr. Sanford. My name is Maxine Gray, and I'm a social worker with DCF.
Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the true heroes in the front lines of our fight. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I do hope it's not inappropriate timing, but I'm in a bit of a quandary, and I thought perhaps you could help me. It's about your son, actually.
Excuse me?
Your son, Chris. I received information about his recent injury, and I have some concerns.
Chris dislocated his shoulder in a diving accident.
Well, the problem is that shoulder dislocation is not uncommon in cases of child abuse. And, well, under the new guidelines, it seems that I am compelled to remove Chris from his house immediately on a 96-hour hold.
I can assure you that neither myself nor my wife has ever laid a hand on Chris in his life.
I believe you, sir. No, truly, I do. Unfortunately, under zero tolerance, my opinion is of no consequence whatsoever. As our boss keeps telling us, it's yank first, ask questions later.
Ladies and gentlemen, I see the creme brulee has arrived. So why don't we wrap this up now? I want to thank you all once again and tell you it's truly been a pleasure. Thank you very much. How you doing, John? Good to see you. Thanks for your support. John? Sir? Miss Gray, why don't we cut to the chase? What are we really talking about?
This policy is hurting innocent families, not to mention damaging DCF's credibility.
I'll take it on advisement. Meantime, why don't you try asking for something I can say yes to?
The two children named Danaher are in DCF custody. I want to return them to their mother.
Done. Enjoy your dessert. Quietly.
What are you doing?
Looking at books.
Can you come back out? The Peppermans want to take a picture of us with Mom.
It's a funeral, Susie, not a photo op. supposed to be 24 books on aircraft here. Did you know about the secret passion for aviation?
He wanted to be a pilot when he was young. Of course, Grandpa wouldn't hear of it, so off to med school he went.
Why do you know about this and I don't?
Because you were always locked in your room with the stereo blasting or out with friends?
Okay, my lousy relationship with him was not my fault.
I didn't say it was.
What's the point, Susie? He's a bitter, unhappy man who spent every day of his life doing something he didn't like much. And regardless of Mom's extemporaneous fiction at the funeral, he didn't give a damn about any of us. And now he's dead. What's the point? What's the point of a life like that?
I don't know, Kyle. Why didn't you ask him when he was alive?
Susie, Mrs. Kreider was looking for you. It's not enough that you refused to give a eulogy. Now you're hiding in here?
I'm not hiding.
What do you call it then?
So you knew about this? This airplane thing?
I knew he liked airplanes. I wouldn't call it an airplane thing.
If he wanted to fly a plane, why didn't he?
Kyle, you know a surgeon hardly has any time for a weekend hobby.
And why did he become a doctor? Why didn't he become a pilot?
Because his father was a doctor, his grandfather was a doctor. Clearly, that is what he was born to be. I'm going back to our guests. Don't stay in here much longer. It's rude.
Well, you're home late.
I had to return 2 boys to a hardware store.
Good thing you get the receipt. Amy said it would be all right to wait here. Why didn't you tell me that your brother died?
I don't know. I guess I felt, I guess I was embarrassed. Richard and I were estranged practically our entire adult lives, and now it seems sort of petty.
I want to apologize for the other day, Maxine. I feel truly ashamed of myself. You see, Courtney was raised wealthy in a very Anglo world. Truth is, I feel guilty for not having raised her in closer connection to her culture. And now I try to force that culture down her throat. I meant no offense to you or to Sean. It's just the foolishness of a father.
I don't want to be angry at anyone right now. I especially don't want to stay angry at you. Our friendship means too much to me.
If you've mistaken this for friendship, then I have truly given the wrong impression. Come on, let me show you where these flowers came from. Close your eyes. Come on.
Okay.
Just follow me. Keep them closed. Right?
Yes.
Right. There.
Right, okay.
Right. Give me the flowers.
Okay.
Keep them closed. Open your eyes.
I don't have any words.
It's probably for the best.
Hey, how's the funeral? I have to say, excellent.
I've heard that one before. Can't wait till my dad dies.
Yeah. So listen, I hope I'm not putting you out, but you're gonna have to do a little tinkering with the schedule. I'm quitting.
You're what?
I'm not gonna be working here anymore. I quit.
Kyle, if there's something we need to talk about, if you're having a problem with the way I'm running things around
It's
here.
not about you, Todd.
Well, then what is it about?
I'm not sure.
You can do that in the dark.
As long as I don't look at it in the light.
It is pretty nice back here.
Yes. I want my ashes scattered right over there next to Socrates. One must plan ahead. Life has a way of, ending eventually. Richard and I had wonderful times when we were children. He used to do this thing where, he'd put on this mask made of wax paper and rubber bands and his black Zorro cape and leap out at me from the bookcase. Scare the bejesus out of me. He was such a funny little boy.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I always assumed that we would fix things between us one day.
Guess sometimes you can't unspill the milk.
You know, all the more reason to appreciate the good things, family that you have not lost, and beautiful gardens, bad knitting.
I don't think I ever take the time to tell you how much I admire you. And how grateful I am that you're my mother.
I could say the same thing to you.
No, you couldn't, because I'm not your mother.
I see. I knew you'd crack first.
What does that sound? Did Ignacio put sprinklers back here?
I don't know.
Oh! Oh! Yeah! Oh! Oh my God!
Make me feel so silly.